got rose in my cup though. Started climbing my pole, she got me locked in on cup though. Cocaine in my nose, got rose in my cup though. Started climbing my pole, she got me locked in on cup though. Cocaine in my nose, got rose in my cup though. Started climbing my pole, she got me locked in on cup though. Cocaine in my nose, got rose in my cup though. Started climbing my pole, she got me locked in on cup though.
É desse jeito, é desse jeito. Só leva chifre quem não faz amor direito. É desse jeito, é desse jeito. Só leva chifre quem não faz amor direito. Só leva chifre quem não faz amor direito. E mais um.
E camisinha ruim, quase não satisfaz. Mas hoje eu tô vendo a falta que ela me faz. Camisinha ruim, quase não satisfaz. Mas hoje eu tô vendo a falta que ela me faz.
Camisinha ruim, quase não satisfaz. Mas hoje eu tô vendo a falta que ela me faz. Camisinha ruim, quase não satisfaz. Mas hoje eu tô vendo a falta que ela me faz. Como ficar rico se nós tem... Como ficar rico se nós tem pensão demais? Se eu vou lá no sapo, me chama de pai. Na igrejinha me chama de pai. Se eu... E como ficar rico se nós...
Me faz eu me faz eu me faz eu
Mais um.
E camisinha ruim, quase não satisfaz. Mas hoje eu tô vendo a falta que ela me faz. Camisinha ruim, quase não satisfaz. Mas hoje eu tô vendo a falta que ela me faz.
Como ficar rico se nós tem... Como ficar rico se nós tem pensão demais? Se eu vou lá no sábado, me chama de pai. Na igrejinha me chama de pai. Se eu... Gosta de fazer orgia, essa novinha que tá na volanda. Gosta de fazer orgia. Sentando em cima da piroca, 24 horas por dia. Eu vou delegada por cima da tudo. Essa novinha que tá na volanda, gosta de fazer orgia. Fica sentando em cima da piroca, 24 horas por dia. Eu vou te delegada por cima da piroca.
No
He even missed trash in the trash can.
JJ, do I start it now?
The game starts with the Panthers getting the basketball. Stanford manages to secure the ball and dribbles it there into the court. Stanford number 1 goes for the shot and it misses the hoop and is caught by Panther number 1, Mathis. Mathis dribbles the ball down court. He drives towards the hoop and goes for the shot. However, it goes out of bounds. It is called against Stamford. All right. Panther number 3 passes the ball to number 1, Mathis. Mathis passes out to 3, Whitfield. Whitfield gives the ball in before passing out to Mathis, who goes for a 3-point shot and makes it. Major improvement to yesterday's shots. Panthers very nearly get the ball out. However, before they can get it down the court, a foul is called. It is against the Bulldogs, number 12. That was the ball went out of bounds. After a struggle with the ball, the Panthers almost score a shot. However, Stanford manages to steal it at the last second. There, number 1 is dribbling the ball down court. It's like he passes to number 5. Number 5 passes back to number 1. He passes across the court to number 11. Number 11 passes over to number 5. Who tries to go in, however the Panthers block him out. He barely gets the ball to number 12, who passes out to number 1. Number 1 tries to drive towards the hoop, and at the last second shoots. Passes the ball to 20, who goes for a shot, and a foul is called foul is against Panther number 11, Betts, for a hold. The first of the free throws is no good. Second of the free throws is also no good. The Panthers score the rebound. Betts dribbles the ball down court. Looks like he's going to rush towards the hoop and goes for the shot. Howard bounces off the hoop and is rebounded again by Betts, who goes for another shot. But that time, Stamford manages to recover it and they bring it to their own end of the court where they try and go for a shot. However, the ball is hit out of bounds by the Panthers. Bulldog number 1 is throwing the ball in. Gets to number 20. He goes for a shot. However, it bounces off the hoop. He scores the rebound and shoots again. He manages to make it. Panther number 3, Whitfield, goes for a shot. It bounces off the hoop, but is rebounded by the Panthers. The Panthers get the ball into Mathis, who tries to go for a 2-point shot. However, it goes over the hoop and is rebounded by Stamford. Stamford number 12 tries to go for the 2-point shot. However, the ball goes behind the backboard and out of bounds. Panther number 1, Mathis, is passing the ball into number 3, Whitfield. Whitfield passes the ball to number 4, Strickland, who goes for the 3-point shot. However, the ball bounces off the hoop and is rebounded by Stamford number 12. That is a push foul. Looks like it was against the Panthers number 1, Mathis. Stamford number 11 gets the ball and the pass in and scores a shot, giving him the lead. Panther number 4, Strickland, goes for the 3-point shot. However, the ball goes over the hoop and is hit out of bounds by Stamford. And that is a timeout. That timeout is for 30 seconds. Coming back from the timeout, it'll be Stamford's ball with 3 minutes 21 left in the, or not Stamford, Seymour's ball with 3 minutes 21 left in the quarter. All right, number 3, Whitfield passes the ball into number 10, Parrish. Parrish passes the ball to Strickland. Strickland passes to 0 Estraka, and Estraka passes to Mathis. Mathis goes for the 3-point shot and makes it. All right, Bulldog number 11 looks like he's trying to rush into the hoop. However, as he does, a foul is issued. The foul is against Mathis number 1, or Seymour number 1, Mathis, for a block. It is his second foul of the ball game, and the ball will be passed back in by Stamford number 5. After a struggle for the ball, after it is thrown in, a jump ball is called. The jump ball will be in favor of Stamford. That is a 2-point shot from Stamford, tying the game. The ball will be passed in by Panther number 3, Whitfield. Number 4, Strickland goes for the 3-point shot. However, it bounces off the hoop and goes out of bounds. The Bulldogs rush the ball to the end of their court, where number 5 passes to number 20, who tries to pass to number 1. However, a travel is called. The ball will be thrown back in by Panther number 4, Strickland. Number 3, Whitfield, rushes the ball down court. He passes out to Strickland, who rushes in and goes for a 2-point shot. However, the ball bounces off the hoop and is hit out of bounds by the Panthers. Stamford number 5 rushes towards the hoop. As he goes for a shot, a foul is issued against Seymour. The foul is on number, looks like 4, for a hit. That is the 4th team foul for the Panthers. The first of those free throws by Stamford's number 5 is no good. The second is good, giving Stamford the lead. Stamford number 1 rushes the ball up to the net and tries to go for a shot. However, it bounces off and is rebounded by the Panthers. Panther number 3, Whitfield, rushes the ball down court before handing off to number 11, Betts. Betts tries to bring in, however, he is blocked. He hands it off to Whitfield, who tries to also go in. However, he drops the ball, and Stamford manages to take it and rush it to their end of the court. They go for a shot. It bounces off and is rebounded by Stamford. There, number 1. Looks like he hands off to 20. 20 tries to rush in for the shot, and it bounces off the hoop again. And this time the Panthers score the rebound. Number 11, Betts, is dribbling the ball down court with just under 50 seconds on the clock. He passes the ball to number 10, Parrish. Parrish passes to Whitfield. Whitfield looks like he's going to rush in. He tries to pass to Hostas, but it nearly goes out of bounds. Hostas manages to get it to Parrish, who gets it to Whitfield. Whitfield gets it to Betts, and Betts tries to pass to Tyler. However, the ball gets taken by Stamford. Stamford rushes to the area of the court and goes for a shot where it bounces off the hoop and is recovered by the Panthers. The Panthers get it back to their end of the court, and the ball goes out of bounds with 17 seconds left on the clock. The ball will be thrown back in by Stamford, number 1. Looks like that is a timeout. The timeout will be charged to Stamford, and it is for, looks like 30 seconds. Coming back from the timeout, it will be Stamford's ball with just over 15 seconds left on the clock. Stamford leads the ball game by 1 point. Number 11 tries to get the ball out. However, Whitfield manages to take it and goes for the shot. It bounces off the hoop, and Stamford tries to get it to their end of the court. However, a travel is called against them with 3.2 seconds left on the clock. A ball will be thrown in by Panther number 11, Betts. Number 3, Whitfield gets the ball. He goes for the last second shot, and it bounces off the hoop. That concludes the first quarter of play. The running score will be Seymour 6, Stamford 7. Coming back from the timeout, it'll be the Panthers' ball. Number 1, Mathis passes the ball in to number 3, Whitfield. Panthers get the ball under the hoop, and it looked like Mathis scored that layup. The Panthers rush the ball to their end of the court. You have Strickland passes the ball to Mathis, who passes Whitfield. Whitfield passes over to Betts, who passes back to Mathis. Mathis rushes the ball in, passes out to Strickland, and Strickland goes for the three-point shot and makes it. That is a two-pointer by Stamford. Shot by Panther number 4 Strickland, bounces off the hoop, and Stamford tries to rebound it. However, the ball ends up going out of bounds. It will be thrown back in by Panther number 1 Mathis. Panther number 1 Strickland goes for a two-point shot and makes it after being assisted by number 10 Parrish. Mathis rushes the ball to the Panthers' end of the court. He passes to Whitfield, who rushes the ball in. He goes for the shot and makes it. All right, the ball is called out of bounds against Stamford. Panther number 3, Whitfield, passes the ball in to Mathis, and Mathis passes it back to him. Whitfield dribbles the ball down court, where he is met by Stamford number 1. He passes to 0 Estraka. However, a push is called. The push is against Panther number 4 Mathis. Not number 4, number 1. Oh, never mind. That was not Mathis. That was the other team's number 1. The ball will be passed back in by Whitfield. Number 0, Straka, receives the ball and passes out to Whitfield. Whitfield then passes to Mathis, who rushes in and goes for the two-point shot. He makes the shot. All right, Stamford number 5 passes the ball to number 4. Number 4 tries to rush in, but he loses the ball, and it looks like it's going to get jumped. That is in favor of Stamford. Stamford number 5 is going to pass the ball in. He passes it to number 20. 20 rushes towards the hoop and goes for the shot. However, a charge is called against him. The ball will be passed back in by Panther number 1 Mathis, who's the one who took that charge. Right, Panther number 0 Straka rushes the ball towards the hoop. He goes for the two-point shot, however it bounces off. Whitfield manages to rebound the ball, and as he goes for a shot, a holding foul is called against Stamford. That'll be 2 free throws for him. The foul was, it looks like, specifically against Stamford's number 4. And that is also a timeout. All right, coming out of timeout, there will be 2 free throws for Panther number 3, Whitfield. The first of the free throws is good. Second of the free throws is also good. That is a push foul against Panther number 10, Parrish. His first foul of the game. There is 4 minutes, 58 seconds left on the clock. It is Stamford number 20 hands the ball off to number 1. Number 1 tries to dribble down court. Number 1 hands the ball off to number 4. Number 4 looks like he's going to pass. However, Estraka knocks the ball out of his hands, and they struggle to keep the ball from going over the half court, and a hold is called. The hold is, looks like it's against Panther number 10, Parrish. That was a travel called against Stamford. Panther number 3, Whitfield, dribbles the ball down court. He passes to number 10, Parrish. Parrish passes to number 4, Strickland. Strickland dribbles the ball in and goes for the shot. However, it bounces off the backboard and is recovered by Stamford. Stamford number 1 dribbles the ball down. He passes to number 4, who goes for his own shot, and it misses the hoop and is caught by Panther number 4, Strickland. Strickland passes the ball to Whitfield, and Whitfield dribbles the ball down court. Whitfield then rushes the ball into the paint and passes out to Parrish, who passes to Strickland. Strickland passes to Hostis, who passes to Estraka. Estraka's looking for someone to go, and he passes to Parrish. Parrish rushes in towards the hoop and tries to go for a shot. However, there's a foul called against Stamford. It is a foul against Stamford's number 11 for a push. The foul results in 2 free throws being awarded to Parrish. First of the free throws is good. So is the second. Ball will be passed back in by Bulldog number 5. Number 5 passes to number 1, who dribbles the ball down court. Number 1 passes back to number 5, who looks like he's trying to find a way into the paint. He passes out to number 4, who rushes towards the hoop before passing number 20. Number 20 passes to number 11. Number 11 passes to number 5, who goes for the 3-point shot. The ball bounces off the hoop and goes out of bounds, and it is called against Stamford. The ball will be passed back in by Panther number 1, Mathis. Midfield dribbles the ball down court. He passes to number 4, Strickland. Strickland dribbles towards the hoop before passing out to 33, Fobbs. Fobbs passes to Whitfield, who passes to Mathis. Mathis looks like he's looking for an opening. He starts dribbling towards Fobb before stopping and passing to Hostis. Hostis passes to Whitfield, and Whitfield dribbles in towards the hoop before turning around and passing back out to Hostis. Hostis passes to Mathis, who passes to Strickland. Strickland tries to go in for the shot, however, a travel is called. The ball will be passed back in by Stamford number 1. He's trying to find somewhere to go, but that is 5 seconds. It'll be Panther ball under their own hoop. Number 3, Whitfield, is passing the ball in. He passes out to Strickland, who goes for the three-point shot. It bounces off the hoop and is rebounded by Panther number 11, Betts, who makes the two-point shot. Looks like that is a travel called against Stamford. The ball will be thrown back in by Panther number 11, Betts. Panther number 3, Whitfield, rushes all the way up to the hoop and goes for a shot. However, it goes over and is rebounded by Stamford. Stamford gets their ball to the number 5, who rushes towards their own hoop and tries to go for his own shot. However, he is blocked by the Panthers. After a second attempt at a shot, a holding call is called against Panther number, I think that is 12. Yeah, that's 12, against Bryson Hostis. The foul results in free throws being awarded to Stamford number 5, the first of which is good. The second of the free throws is also good. Brings the game to 23-11 in favor of Seymour with just over 2 minutes, 15 seconds left on the clock. Panther number 3 tries to pass the ball, however it is hit out by Stamford number 5. They'll be passing it back in under their own hoop. Panther number 3 passes to number 4. Number 4 passes to 0, Estraka. Estraka passes back to number 3, who goes for the shot, however bounces off the hoop and is rebounded by Stamford. After going for a two-point shot, the ball is rebounded by the Panthers at Stamford's end of the court. They rush it to their end, where number 11 Betts passes the ball to number 12 Hostis. Hostis passes for Strickland. Strickland tries to pass to Betts, who just barely manages to catch it. Stamford tries to hit it away. Betts goes for a shot, which bounces off the hoop and is rebounded by Strickland number 4, who goes for his own shot. It bounces off the hoop again, where Stamford finally recovers it. Stamford number 11 goes for his own two-point shot. It bounces off the hoop and is recovered by Panther number 12 Hostis. And as he recovers the ball, Seymour calls a timeout for a full minute.
I'm gonna cock my 9 and mother. I'm gonna cock my 9 and
Coming out of the timeout, it'll be Panther ball. The ball will be passed in by number 1, Mathis, to number 3, Whitfield. Just over a minute 10 left on the clock. Strickland passes the ball to Betts. Betts passes the ball to Tim Parrish, and Parrish goes for the 2-point shot and makes it. Stamford, number 1, passes the ball to number 4. Number 4 passes to number 20, and 20 tries to go for a shot. However, it is stopped by the Panthers. The Panthers try to go and catch the ball, but it is caught by number 1, who passes to number 5. After the number 5 shot, Panthers recover the ball and rush it to their end of the court, where number 11 Betts passes it in to number 10 Parrish, who goes for a 2-point shot. Bounces off the hoop and is recovered by Stamford number 5, who passes to number 1. Number 1 is looking for someone to pass to, and he manages to get it. Number 20 passes to number 4. Number 4 tries to go in towards the hoop, but it is a travel ball. It will be Panther ball with 10-ish seconds left on the clock. Okay, number 3 Whitfield passes the ball to number 4 Strickland, where there is a foul from Stamford. The foul is against... Oh, it was actually against Seymour. It was a block on Parrish, his 3rd foul of the game. It will be Stamford ball with 3 seconds left on the clock. They get the ball in, go for the last second shot, and it is no good. That concludes the first half of play. The running score will be Seymour 25, Stanford 11. Coming back from the half, it will be Stanford's ball. Looks like Stanford number 11 will be passing it in to number 1. Stanford number 5 tries to pass the ball to number 11. However, the ball ends up going out of bounds. It'll be passed back in by Panther number 11, Betts, and number 3, Whitfield. Panther number 10, Parrish, passes to number 1, Mathis. Mathis tries to pass to Whitfield. However, the ball gets hit out of bounds. It'll be passed back in by Stamford number 5. Stamford number 5 passes to number 20. Number 20 is looking for somewhere to pass. He ends up finding number 12. Number 12 passes number 11. Number 11 passes back to number 20. 20 passes to 5, and 5 passes to 1. 1 goes for that 2-point shot, and it bounces off the hoop and is recovered by Panther number 3, Whitfield. However, as he is dribbling it, he kicks it and nearly loses it, but Betts manages to recover it. Betts then passes to Mathis, who takes it down court and passes out to Parrish. Parrish runs it through and passes out to Whitfield, who goes for the 3-point shot. The shot bounces off the hoop and is recovered by Mathis, who goes for his own 2-point shot, which also bounces off the hoop and is recovered by Stamford number 1. Stamford number 1 passes to number 11. Number 11 dribbles the ball around and passes out to number 5. Number 5 goes for the shot, and it bounces off the hoop and is recovered by number 1, Mathis. Mathis dribbles the ball down court before trying to pass to Whitfield. However, as he does, Stamford number 5 manages to take the ball and score himself a layup. Panther number 3, Whitfield, dribbles the ball down court. He passes to number 11, Betts, who passes into Strickland, who goes for the 2-point shot. A foul is called. Looks like the basket's called good. And that is a hit foul against, it looks like, against Stanford's number 5. Foul results in a free throw, being awarded to the Panthers number 4, Strickland. The free throw is no good. However, the Panthers recover the ball, and number 0, Estraka, passes the ball out to Strickland, and Strickland gets himself a 3-pointer. Stanford manages to recover the ball and rush it to their end of the, or They manage to recover the ball. However, as they try to rush it to their end of the court, the ball goes out of bounds. It is called. It will be thrown back in by Panther number 0, Estraka. Whitfield tries to rush the ball towards the hoop. However, Stanford managed to take it. But the Panthers managed to grab the ball back from them as they try and dribble it down court. And they go for a 2-point shot. However, the ball bounces off the hoop and is recovered by Stanford. Stanford, number 5, rushes the ball back down to their end of the court and passes to number 1. Number 1 passes 20, 20 passes to 11. 11 passes the ball back to number 1. And number 11 bats for Panthers managed to make him drop the ball. As he tries to go get it, it goes out of bounds. It will be thrown back in by Betts. So looks like number 3, Whitfield. Looks like the ref just gave Coach Anderson a warning. The ball will still be passed in by Betts. All right, number 3, Whitfield dribbles the ball. He looks like he's looking for a way in. He finds it and goes in and passes out to Hostas. Hostas passes back to Whitfield, passes Parrish. Parrish goes with a 3-point shot. However, the ball bounces off the hoop. Betts almost recovers the ball, but it ends up going out of bounds. Stanford number 5 rushes in towards the hoop, trying to get a shot off. However, it bounces off the hoop and is recovered by Panther number 11, Betts. Betts passes the ball to Whitfield, who rushes the ball all the way to the other end of the court, where it looks like a charge is called against him. That will be his 3rd foul of the night, or of this game. Or not Whitfield. That was his 2nd. Or 1st, not 2nd. Right. Panthers managed to take the ball when it's being thrown in. Number 1, Betts ends up under the hoop and tries with the go for the shot. However, a foul is issued against. Looks like it's against the number 11 for Stanford. No, they're number 12. The first of the free throws is good. The free throws are being done by Betts. Second is no good. Stanford number 20 throws the ball down court. However, it ends up getting hit out of bounds. It'll be Panther ball. That is a foul against Stanford number 1. The foul results in free throws being awarded to Panther number 3, Whitfield. First of the free throws is good. Second of the free throws is also good. The last of the free throws is no good. Stamford manages to get the ball, but there is a holding foul called. The foul is against Panther number 12, Hostis, second of the ball game. Stamford number 1 shoots a three-point shot, however bounces off the hoop and is recovered by Panther number 10. Parrish passes the ball to Whitfield, who dribbles it all the way to the other end of the court, then passes out to Betts. Betts dribbles in and then passes to Parrish. Parrish hands off to Whitfield. Whitfield passes to Hostis. Hostis tries to pass to Parrish, however the ball gets hit out of bounds by Stamford's number 12. The ball will be passed back in by Panther number 1, Mathis. Passes the ball into Whitfield, who goes for a two-point shot. The ball bounces off the hoop and is recovered by Stamford. Stamford number 1 passes the ball to number 33. Number 33 tries to dribble into the hoop before passing across the court to number 11. Number 11 passes to number 1. Number 1 dribbles in. He tries to go for a shot. However, there is a holding foul against the Panthers. Specifically against Panther number 11, Betts. Second foul of the ball game. That foul results in free throws being awarded to Stamford number 1. First of the free throws is good. Second of the free throws is also good. Ball is called out of bounds against the Panthers. Looks like the timeout was called before the jump ball. The timeout is for a 30 seconds. All right, coming back from the timeout. I think it's Stamford ball. Yeah, it's Stamford's ball. The ball will be passed in by Stamford number 11 to, it looks like, number 1. Stamford 33 passes to 5. Looks like Stamford number 5 passes it to 11. 11 pushes in towards the paint. He goes with a shot, and it bounces out of the hoop and is recovered by Panther number 11, James Betts. Whitfield dribbles the ball down court. He rushes towards the paint before passing out to Mathis. Mathis shoots a three-point shot and makes it. Like that is a travel call against Stamford. It will be Seymour ball with just under a minute and a half left in the quarter. Panther number 1 Mathis passes the ball to number 4 Strickland. However, there is a block call against, I think that's Stamford number 11. If it is, that is their 5th team foul of the quarter. Or correction, that was their 4th. Scoreboards. It's like after a struggle for the ball, Betts manages to get it, and he goes for a shot where a foul is called against, looks like Stamford number 33. Due to the foul, free throws will be awarded to Seymour's number 11, Betts. There is a minute 4 on the clock. And the first of Betts' shots is no good. Second of the shots is good. Stamford number 4 passes number 5. However, the ball ends up going out of bounds. It is currently running 37-15 with 50 seconds left on the clock. Panther number 4, Strickland passes to number 1, Mathis. Mathis passes back out to Strickland. Strickland passes into Hostas, and Hostas passes to 3. Whitfield. Whitfield goes for the 3-point shot, where the ball bounces off the hoop and is grabbed by Panther number 11, where it is then jumped in favor of the Panthers. Panther number 3, Whitfield, is throwing the ball in. He throws it to number 1, Mathis. Mathis goes for the 3-point shot. It bounces off the hoop and is recovered by Stamford. Stamford's number 5 rushes it to their end of the court. He passes to number 1, who passes back to number 5. Number 5 goes for the 3-point shot, and it bounces off the hoop. The Panthers recover the ball, and number 3, Whitfield, drives it down the court. Looks like he's passing to number 4, Strickland. Strickland dribbles it in towards the hoop and goes for the shot. However, the ball bounces off the hoop and goes out of bounds. It is called against Stamford, so it'll be Seymour ball with 5 seconds left on the clock. Number 3, Whitfield passes the ball in to number 4, Strickland. Strickland gets it to Whitfield, who goes in for the 2-point shot. The ball bounces off the hoop, and that concludes the third quarter of play. The running score is Seymour 37, Stamford 15. Coming back from the timeout, it'll be Stamford's ball. Stamford number 11 passes the ball in to number 1. Number 1 dribbles the ball down court. The ball goes out of bounds against Stamford. It'll be passed back in by Panther number 10, Parrish. Parrish passes the ball into Whitfield. Whitfield dribbles the ball into the hoop, goes for the shot, and makes it. Stamford number 1 passes the ball to number 4. Number 4 goes in for the shot. However, it looks like a holding foul is called. The foul will be against Panther number 12, Hostis. His 3rd of the game. The free throws awarded to Stamford number 4 is good. The second free throw is no good. The ball is recovered by Panther number 4, Strickland. Strickland passes the ball over to Whitfield, and Whitfield dribbles the ball down court. Whitfield dribbles all the way into the hoop, and he goes for the shot. However, it bounces off and is recovered by Stamford number 11. Number 11 tries to pass to number 1, but the ball is taken by number 11, Betts. And Betts passes the ball to Whitfield. Whitfield makes a 2-point shot. That shot by Stamford number 5 bounces off the hoop. The Panthers and the Bulldogs struggle for the ball. Eventually, the Bulldogs get it out, and number 1 passes it to number 11. Number 11 passes it back to number 1, who tries to pass to number 20, where the Panthers manage to recover it. Number 10, Parrish, rushes all the way down court, where a push is called. The push will be against Stamford's number 4 and will result in free throws being awarded to Panther number 10, Parrish. First, the free throws is no good. Second of the free throws is good. The ball will be passed back in by Stamford number 12. Well, the ball goes out of bounds against the Panthers. Great, ball will be passed back in by Stamford number 1. It goes to number 12. Number 12 passes back number 1, who tries to rush towards the hoop. However, he ends up having passed back to number 20. Number 20 passes back to number 1, who passes to number 12. Number 12 goes with a shot, and it bounces off the hoop and is recovered by the Panthers. Panther number 11, Betts, drives it down court, where he passes to number 12, Hostis. Hostis tries to go for the shot, however, the ball bounces off the hoop. Hostis manages to recover the ball, but then Stamford jumps it. The jump will be in favor of Seymour. The ball will be passed back in by number 3, Whitfield. Whitfield passes the ball to 0, Estraka. Estraka passes back to Whitfield. Whitfield goes for the 3-point shot. It bounces off the hoop and is recovered by number 11, Betts. Betts passes the ball to Estraka. Looks like Estraka passes the ball back to Betts. Betts passes to Estraka, and Straka pushes into the paint before passing out to Whitfield. Whitfield looks like he passes it to Fobbs. Fobbs tries to pass to Hostas. However, Stamford manages to take it. Stamford, number 1, dribbles the ball down court. He passes to number 5, who goes in for the shot. However, the ball bounces off the hoop and is recovered by Panther number 3, Whitfield. Whitfield rushes the ball to the other end of the court before passing it off to number 33, Fobbs. Fobbs goes for a shot. However, bounces off the hoop and is recovered by Hostas. Hostas passes the ball to 3, Whitfield. Whitfield goes for a three-point shot and bounces off the hoop and is recovered by Stamford. Stamford, number 23, dribbles the ball down court before being charged with a charge. A charge results in the Panthers recovering the ball. That was Hostas taking that charge. There is just under 5 minutes left on the clock. That is a timeout by the Panthers. Timeout will be for 30 seconds. Coming back from the timeout, it'll be Panther ball under their own hoop. Ball will be thrown in by Panther number 0, Straka. Straka passes to Whitfield, and Whitfield, he drives the ball towards the hoop before passing out to Betts. Betts passes to Straka. Straka passes to Whitfield. Whitfield passes to Betts, and Betts passes back to Whitfield. Whitfield passes over to Hostas. Hostas passes to Fobbs. Fobbs passes to Betts. Betts tries to dribble the ball. However, Stamford knocks it out of his hands. And that is a push against Stamford, number 1. That is his 3rd foul of this ball game. The ball will be passed back in by Seymour, number 0, Straka. That is a foul against Panther number 3, Whitfield, for a block. All right, after a ball bounces off the hoop, Panthers recover the ball. Number 3, Whitfield drives it down court, passes to number 4, who passes to number 0. Number 0 goes for the 2-point shot. It bounces off the hoop and is recovered by Stamford. Stamford, number 20, dribbles it to their end of the court before passing to number 5. Number 5 brings it to the hoop before trying to shoot it in, where a foul is called. The foul is called on the floor, and it is against 11, Betts. After a shot bounces off the hoop, Panthers recover the ball and take it to their end of the court. A travel is called against Panther number 3, Whitfield. There was a holding call from the other ref. So it looks like it'll be Panther ball. That holding was on Stanford number 1, his 4th foul of this ball game. All right, number 11 Betts passes the ball into number 1 Mathis. Mathis passes to Betts. Betts passes to Parrish. Parrish passes to Mathis, and Mathis goes for the 3-point shot. However, the ball bounces off the hoop, is recovered by Stanford number 11. Number 11 drives the ball to their end of the court before passing number 12. Number 12 goes for the shot, and the ball is hit out of bounds by the Panthers. Right. Stanford number 5 passes the ball to number 11. Number 11 passes to 20, who goes for the shot. However, it bounces off the hoop. Ball is recovered by Stanford number 23, who passes it out to number 5, who goes for another shot. However, this also bounces off the hoop and is recovered by Panther number 1. Mathis dribbles the ball down court, passes to number 3, Whitfield, and tries to get it to the line. However, Stanford number 5 manages to recover the ball. He dribbles it to their end of the court, where it gets hit out of bounds by the Panthers. Ball will be passed back in by Stanford number 5. Right, number 23 passes to number 11. Number 11 tries to dribble the ball into the court. However, he ends up having to pass it to, looks like, 12, where a push foul is called. It is against Stanford number 20. That triggers bonus, and as such, free throws have been awarded to the Panthers. Looks like he'll specifically be number 11, Betts. The first shot by Betts is no good. The second shot's also no good. Stanford manages to recover the ball. They pass, or their number 23 passes to number 5. Number 5 dribbles down court, passes to number 12, who passes back to 20 as he, or who passes it back to number 5 as he gets deep, where the ball is then hit out of bounds by the Panthers. Ball will be thrown back in by Stanford number 11. That is called on the floor. It is a push foul against the Panthers. Number 33, Jeremiah Fobbs. Stanford number 11 shoots a 3-point shot. It bounces off the hoop and a travel is called. There is a minute 58 left on the clock. The Panthers lead by 36. Correction, 26. Right, Stanford number 1 dribbles the ball into the paint. Looks like he's going to rush towards the hoop. He ends up getting blocked and passes the ball out to number 4. Number 4 tries to go in for a shot, and he makes it. 24 points. Panther number 1, Mathis, passes to number 12, Hostis. Hostis passes into Parrish, who tries to go for a shot. However, the ball ends up getting jumped in favor of Stanford. All right, number 11 passes the ball to number 1. He dribbles it down court. number 1. Looks like he tries to pass the ball into number 12. However, it hits one of the Panthers' hands and goes out to the 3-point line where number 11 manages to recover. Number 11 passes around a bit, and it ends up in number 1's hands. Number 1 passes number 12. Number 12 passes number 11. Number 11 brings it under the hoop and goes with a shot. He makes it. Panther number 1 Mathis passes the ball to number 11 Betts. Mathis dribbles the ball down court before passing to Betts. Betts passes to Mathis. Mathis tries to get into the hoop and score a shot, however bounces off the hoop and is recovered by Stamford with 35 seconds left on the clock. Stamford goes for a shot, however goes out of bounds with 27 seconds left on the clock. Ball will be passed back in by Parrish. Though there's still a good bit of time left, I do believe we can say we know who's winning the game. Looks like Stanford really wants to make the score look a little better for them. But that foul gives 2 free throws to Panther number 12, Hostis. With 14.9 seconds left on the clock. You can see how we all agree. First shot's no good. Second shot is also no good, and Stanford manages to recover the ball. They dribble it to their end of the court. So this is enough to call it. The final score is undecided. That is 2 points, and now that will be the final score. Final score for the game is Seymour 42, Stamford 22. The Panthers will be playing again at 5 p.m. in the Little TP Gym at Haskell, their old one. They will be playing Merkel. Now, if any of you would like to save any clips, then please do so now. As with all streams this year, this stream will be privated once it concludes.